Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about another short-term project that has a high potential in my opinion. And this project is called League of Kingdoms Arena or the LOKA token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website leagueofkingdoms.com in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about the LOKA token, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on these cryptos, right? And if you don't have a Gateio account already, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a Gateio account today. And by doing so, you're not only increasing the possibility of making some good gains, but you're also able to use some of their world famous tools such as copy trading, giveaways, and NFT boxes in order to further increase your profitability as well, right? And by using the link in the description to set up a Gateio account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the LOKA token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is League of Kingdoms? League of Kingdoms is a blockchain-based massively multiplayer online or MMO strategy game. As a play-to-earn ecosystem, League of Kingdoms allows players to earn real income through in-game activity. So what they're mainly focused on is they're a massively multiplayer online or MMO strategy game on the blockchain space that is aiming to create a play-to-earn ecosystem that allows users to earn real money in the game activity by playing the games itself, right? So that's the main focus of this game itself. So during gameplay, users can build kingdoms, raise armies, form alliances, and compete on the battlefield for power and wealth. The game supports player versus player or PvE, player versus player or player versus environment, and play party or MMO gaming mode. So they're mainly talking about how the game's infrastructure allows users to build kingdoms, arenas, form alliances, basically compete in battlefields as well as compete for power as well as wealth. And this is provided in multiple different formats such as player versus environment, player versus player, or MMO gaming modes, right? So those are some of the quick outlines of the game itself. So while the League of Kingdoms' governance token, LOKA, allows holders to take part in the decision-making process on the platform, purchase in-game items and profit through staking, the project's utility token called Dragon Soul Token or DST is necessary for breeding dragons and dragon-like in-game characters. So even though LOKA is offering so much, it is fully governed by its token called LOKA, which is a governance token, which allows token holders to take part in decision making on the platform and purchase in-game items as well as profit through staking through their other token called DST or the Dragon Soul token, right? And this is basically necessary for breeding dragons, the dragons like in-game characters. So if you want to breed dragons or dragon-like in-game characters, you need to hold the Dragon Soul token, which is the main token for, which is another main game in-game token for participating as well as performing certain specific activities, right? So LOKA token went live in January 2022. According to the official white paper, the game was launched in July 2021. In 2022, the platform plans to release a proprietary NFT marketplace, a PvP arena, and a land reward hub, among other new features. So this game is less than a year old. In fact, it's only been released in January 2022. And according to the official white paper, they basically mentioned that the game was officially launched in July 2021. So again, the token itself was launched in January, but the game itself was launched in 2021 July. And the platform, in 2022, aims to release a proprietary NFT marketplace similar to OpenSea, as well as a player versus player arena and a land reward hub, amongst other new features, right? So they're planning to release more other features in the 2022 year, which is still ongoing. So the next section basically covers about the founders of this game. So I'm not going to cover this section right now because it's something that you guys can go through by yourself. So I'm going to skip that section. So I'm going to move to the most important section. What makes the League of Kingdoms unique? So why would you choose to put your money on this token rather than any other token, right? So League of Kingdoms, or LOKA, appeals to both crypto enthusiasts and mainstream gamers, as it offers a wide variety of in-game content and gameplay modes, along with play-to-earn economy. As mentioned in the official white paper, the project positions itself as a first 4X, or explore, expand, exploit, exterminate MMO game built on the blockchain. So they are a game that they mainly focus on attracting crypto enthusiasts as well as mainstream gamers. So they're trying to bridge these two groups together in order to offer a variety of in-game content and gameplay mods, along with play to earn economy. So they're trying to create an economy where people can play to earn and make a sustainable economy out of it, right? So as mentioned in the white paper, the project itself focuses on explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate, or an MMO game built on blockchain, right? And the next main reason to focus on this project is all the pieces of land in the game are represented as ERC 721 non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. So lands are NFTs within the game. So the ownership of the tokenized digital real estate provides gamers with an opportunity to farm and monetize resources, acquire dividends from renting out the plots, and receive a share of the project's revenue. So obviously, by owning these NFTs, you're able to rent them out, sell them, buy them, or do any form of transaction with them, or even build on those lands in order to create more value and accrue more value as well, right? So as a sophisticated socio-economic ecosystem, League of Legends requires well thought out governance to ensure long-term sustainable prosperity. So they are trying to focus on the governance aspect of it, because they do need that in order to make their project very successful for the long term, right? So the platform plans to gradually decentralize to DAO to govern or guarantee fair distribution of control and value in the community. So currently it's not a DAO itself, because it's still relatively early and their token only got released this year. So they are taking gradual steps to make their platform and token extremely decentralized, thereby allowing for their project to prosper in the long term, right? And also giving more control to the community who will shape the future of this platform, right? So despite being centrally controlled at the early stages of development, the game intends to achieve full community-led governance with the achievement of the decision-making process infrastructure on the platform. So they are still early and they're trying to create a lot of ecosystems around themselves, trying to make decision-making process and infrastructure much more seamlessly for the token holders, right? So Dragos serves as companions to kingdoms and can participate in a variety of gameplay activities. So there's elements called Dragos that are very important part of the gaming ecosystem itself, and they can participate in multiple variety of gaming activities within this game, right? So presented as an ERC 721 NFT on the platform, they will become a foundation for the project's play to earn economy further in enhancement. So they will these Dracos becomes even though they are NFTs, ERC 721 NFTs, they will become an integral part of the game itself during further enhancements. And owning a Drago is a prerequisite for players to be able to earn DST. So remember we mentioned about the token called DST, so Dragon Soul token. That token is going to be earnable if you own a Dragos ERC 721 NFT, right? So you need to own Dragos or Drago in order to be eligible to receive or earn DST tokens. Both LOKA and DST are required to breed a Drogo. So I know we mentioned that DST is a very important token that you would require, but you need to basically own both LOKA as well as DST in order to breed a dragon, right? DST will also be used to enhance, upgrade, and unlock various in-game utilities. So apart from just using to breed dragons, you will be able to use DST to enhance, upgrade, and unlock various in-game utilities through the help of DST tokens, right? So that's some of the main reasons why you would have to look into this project. So when it comes to security, obviously the LOKA token is an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum blockchain, which is one of the most popular blockchains out there, and it's also one of the most secure blockchains. Apart from that, they're also available on the Polygon Matic network. So Polygon or Matic provides cheaper gas fees and increased scalability for Ethereum transactions. So that's one of the reasons why this platform is also very secure. So that's kind of like the quick overview. You can read through more about this on the CoinMarketCap page itself, but I'm going to quickly go through the website itself. So this is the website, leagueofkingdoms.com, which is right off the bat a pretty cool website. You can clearly see that they have more like a League of Legends kind of like look. If you scroll below, you can learn more about the game section, and they have a video which I highly recommend you guys to watch through in order to understand the gameplay as well as the trailer itself, right? So this is kind of like how the image would look like within the game, and this is kind of like the guild, and you can clearly see that there's a lot of elements to it that are very visually attracting and fun to play, right? So you can basically build from scratch the land that you own. Basically, you control ownership, you can rent it out, you can grow resources or build buildings on top of the land, and therefore collect revenue and earn additional source of incomes, right? If you scroll further below, Drago is obviously the main form of like a player, like a character, one of the main characters in the game, and using Dragos you can basically start earning the DSD token, right? So if you scroll further below, the LOKA token itself is very important, and you can use the LOKA tokens to kind of like become a governance participant within the ecosystem. We covered that before. So here are some of the most important investors and partners of this game. So Hashed, A16Z Crypto, Sequoia, Binance Labs, Block Tower, Yield Guild, SVC Capital, Dspread, Nod Games, OpenSea, The Sandbox, Token Pocket, IM Token, Kyber Network, MakerDAO, and Trinito. So these are some of the main partners of this project, and some of the names who are very popular in the crypto space are supporting this particular platform, which is very interesting to see, right? If you scroll further below, you can find the contact information. Apart from that, it's a very simple and elegant website, and a play to earn and play versus player game that's really exciting and fast growing as well, right? So let's go back to the CoinMarketCap page for this token. This token is currently ranked 527th by market cap and CoinMarketCap, and it's currently trading at $1.22 per token, right? This is having a slight decrease in the past 24 hours of about 4.62%, which is not that great, but at the same time not that bad as well. And if we scroll below, the market cap is only $30.6 million. So obviously the market cap is shrinking, and it's significantly less than $50 million in market cap. It shows that this project is still in this early stage, and it can definitely grow in the long term, right? If we scroll further below, there's a max supply of this token, which is 500 million tokens, quite higher than the 100 million or less tokens that I would personally prefer, but it's still better than tokens that have billions of tokens as a max supply. A circulating supply is only 5% of the max supply, which is horrendous if you ask me, because there's going to be a lot of inflationary price slumping that this token will experience in the mid to short term, which will definitely kind of like cause a big push downwards for the price, or even the token will move sideways for quite some bit, right? So that's something that you need to be very aware of. So tokenomics wise, this token is not very strong, so be very careful about that, right? When it comes to the charts itself, you can clearly see that one of the reasons why I call this as a really good short-term investment is that if you see the pattern, this token has bounced up and down over a resistance point of $2. In the past, I think the resistance point was $1.50, but then it later increased to a $2.50 mark, and then now the resistance point is $1, right? So I think the dollar's resistance mark has increased in the past, and it was bouncing up and down, but now it's kind of like, since the market has crashed, I think the entire the floor price, or the resistance point of this token has kind of like decreased, right? And if you see, the initial price of this token was $2.60 as of 21st of January 2022. The initial launch point, it was bouncing up and down and reached a first all-time high of $2.87 as of 6th of February 2022, and then went down, and then kind of was moving up and down. Overall didn't really make any significant moves, reached a little low price of $1.58 as of 11th of March, but it was literally after during the month of end of March was when this token reached an all-time highs of $5 per token as of 30th of March 2022, before crashing down to a price of about $2.69, and it was kind of moving sideways before crashing during the recent market crash, reaching as low as 93 cents per token as of 12th of May 2022, and then currently it's trading at $1.22, right? So I can easily see this token reaching as high as $3 per token in the next upcoming months, but I can easily also see this token going a little bit lower because the player versus play to earn games are kind of becoming more and more competitive in the crypto space. But even if the competition is increasing, I can still see LOKA making some good short-term gains, at least in the next few weeks to a few months, right? So that's definitely going to give you enough time to make some good gains before you can exit out of this position, right? Again, this is not financial advice, just my personal opinion. When it comes to Bitcoin comparative, you can clearly see the same volatility. In fact, the Bitcoin comparative is slightly more volatile than the dollar comparative. The initial price of this token was 6,600 satoshis per token, went down, reached its first all-time high of kind of like close to 7,000 satoshis per token. Then it made its actual all-time high of crossing 7,000 satoshis, and then took a small breather and reached its proper all-time highs of 11,000 satoshis per token before crashing down. It was kind of moving sideways before crashing significantly down to a price of less than 3,000 satoshis per token, right? I can easily see this token going up to 6,000 satoshis per token in the next few weeks, but I think the token may move sideways as well, right? Because of the Bitcoin comparative, there could be more volatility, so please be careful of that. Currently, this token is trading at 4,100 satoshis per token, so you can definitely, expect this token to go up at least to 6,000 satoshis in the next upcoming weeks. But I would not really recommend you to buy this token with Bitcoin comparative. Stick with dollar comparative because the volatility is low and the risk is also very low, right? So dollar comparative would give you more gains as well, because this token can go as high as $3 per token from a current price of $1.22, which is also going to make you some good gains in the short term, right? When it comes to the markets itself, you can obviously buy this token from Binance, because Binance did launch this token recently, and I did make a video about this token recently as well. So check out that. I think since then the token has incurred more volatility, so I believe that this token has kind of like made some small gains, but then during the recent crash it has also crashed and lost a lot of people a lot of money. But I think it will definitely bounce back in the short term, right? Binance is obviously the best place to go to, but Gateio, which is one of my favorite exchanges, is also a place where you can buy this token with good liquidity. So Gateio, if you guys don't know, is one of the major exchanges to buy low market cap gem tokens before they get listed on major exchanges. So if you don't already have a Gateio account right now, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a Gateio account today. And by doing so, you're not only increasing your profitability, but you're also getting a 30% trading fee rebate on any trades that you make on that platform, right? And if you use the link in the description to set up a Gateio account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So apart from Binance, Gateio, and KuCoin, I wouldn't really recommend going below that, because those are the three main exchanges with a lot of liquidity for this token, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token has some really good short-term potential. I easily can see this token crossing the $3, if you're lucky, $3.50 in the next upcoming months, and that will be some really good short-term gains for this token. Obviously, the token is growing and the game itself is becoming more and more popular. Since it is a project that is already available on Binance, don't expect any crazy price actions, because there's no real anticipation of any new major exchanges listing soon. But Binance does provide a lot of liquidity and volume, so you can definitely expect this token to make some really good moves in the short term, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.